Hi friends, boy has it been a while. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome to you too. I'm so happy that you are here, and this is the Christmas countdown week. It's been really busy for me, and I kept saying, I'm going to come on, I'm going to do a video, I'm going to do a video, and then something else would come up, and then I couldn't fit it in. And so here I am, Monday evening, doing a video because we have been experiencing flooding here in southern New Hampshire. So it's just been crazy. There's been family functions and parties and all kinds of things. So I haven't had to go to any of those except for one, but that happened yesterday. So Saturday was preparation day, and then last week I was just booked solid with work. But I needed to come on specifically tonight to show you a product that I received in the mail. It's called Saldana Contour 3-Color Repair and Isolation. And I was trying to figure out exactly what this product does, because I didn't get a whole lot of information in the package. Contour 3-Color Repair and Isolation has good extensibility, forming with one swipe, thin and refreshing, comfortable and breathable, caresses and moisturizes the skin, modifies and polishes the skin, isolates and protects the tender skin, makes the skin delicate and moist, and easily presents a lovely and exquisite makeup. So basically this is a primer. It shows the colors on the top that are in the primer. I'm going to take it out of the box. Now, I have used this. I used it 2 days in a row, and I was thinking, is this a foundation? This is what it looks like. And it's not a foundation. I put it on my skin without anything on, and I left it on all day. And I have got to tell you, my experience with this product is very interesting. It did smooth my skin out. It did make my skin look like I didn't have a lot of pores on my skin. It's not called a primer, but that's what I believe it is. It isolates your pores so they're less apparent. It's not greasy. This product costs $9.99. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to compare it with my favorite primer that I got from Machillo. And I was really happy with this product. It says the foundation takes shape with a touch. Now, I wouldn't call this a foundation. So we're going to put some of this on tonight, so we can all look at it and see what it looks like on the skin. Okay. It has a pump, and it pumps out nicely. So this is one pump, and if you look at it closely, I hope that my camera will focus. It has color to it. But when you rub it into the skin, there's a little bit of a white cast, and then it fades away. See that? Now, what I did the first time that I used it was I put it under my eyes. It does have a scent. And the company reached out to me to share this product on my channel within the last month. And I've been really wanting to show it to you guys. So it sinks right into the skin. It leaves no residue. If you are sensitive to smells or fragrances, it does have a potent fragrance, but it's tolerable and it goes away. You can't smell it forever. Now, I don't consider this a foundation. What is this? Cranberry. I've been baking cranberry orange breads to give as Christmas gifts. So I'm going to put this down my neck too, since I believe it's a primer. But for $9.99, you can't go wrong. I will put the product link in the description if you would like to check it out. That's it. That's all you do. There's no residue. So the first day, this is what I did. The second day, I took a little bit more, just a little bit of a pump, and I put extra over where my pores are more prominent. Right here around my nose, onto my cheeks. And then down here. And I just kind of blended it in and around my nose. I have pores right here too. I have a lot of pores right here. So, I am pleased with it because of the price. It is cheaper than the Machillo. I didn't find this to be itchy. I didn't find this to be sticky. I didn't find this to, if it were a foundation, the way we call a foundation, with a tone to it, it would be covering up some of my spots, but it doesn't. So I would use this as a primer for your skin, for your base, before you put on your skin tone foundation. And this is, once again, it's called Saldana Contour 3-Color Repair and Isolation. So take a look. You can see that my pores are fading a little bit. So let's put on some foundation. I'm going to put on my Profusion Feel Good Skin Longwear Skin Protector for foundation. I wore this yesterday to the party. I love this. I love it. It's definitely worth it. Let's blend this in over the contour primer. So how are you guys doing? Do you have all your shopping done? All your decorating done? I have to be honest. I love Christmas. I love the message behind Christmas. But I don't like the scuttlebutt of Christmas. I don't like the crazies. And I breathe a sigh of relief when it's over. And people are like, you know, enjoy the holidays, you know, enjoy your family. And I'm all for that. I really am. I just running to and fro because it's a have to. I don't know. I run to and fro every day. So, but I have to say I love the lights. I love the decorating. I don't decorate as nearly as much as I used to. Okay, so that's it with the Profusion. It's a really light layer. It feels good. I don't know if you guys can see. I can still see my pores a little bit, but they definitely look better with this primer from Saldana. Right? Did I say that right? Yeah, Saldana. So, think about it. Go into the link. Try it out. It's only $9.99. If you're looking for a primer, I've never seen this before. When the company reached out to me, I thought, okay, I'm going to give it a try. I'm not quite sure what the 3 colors mean. I don't know what it has to do with anything. I looked up information on it. I couldn't find a whole lot. All I know is what the instructions say on the box. So, check it out. If you don't have a problem with fragrances, you might want to check out this primer. So I have something else I wanted to show you. I received this palette a month ago, and I've been dying to show it to you guys from Sigma. The Saldana Eyeshadow Palette. And Diana co-created this palette with Sigma. Component is the same as the box. I love that it's got a gold trim all the way around. It has a mirror. And these are the colors. We would put on some eyeshadow and a little bit of mascara and some makeup just to spotlight the product that I showed today. And why not? It's the holidays, so let's give it a try. Okay, I am going to use some eyelid primer. I was thinking to myself today, that this has been a time for me of pure inner honesty. And I don't want to cover it up anymore. I don't want to cover up those shadows about myself that I feel would help somebody else in case they feel the same way. And I noticed something about myself in the last 7 to 10 days. When I get overwhelmed, you know, I I used to pride myself because I work really well under pressure. But what happens is then I take on more pressure. I take on more things to do. And some things, they just happen, right? They just fall in our laps. And I noticed something about myself. I noticed that when I get overwhelmed, I tend to withdraw. I tend to not talk. I tend to do all of the things that are absolutely necessary and forget about the rest. So if I have something pending that I have to do, in order for me to get that done, everything else around me has to be in order. If what is around me is not in order, that will be on my mind all day long. And you know, some people can just let stuff go. I can't. I can't do that. I can't wait to get home to finish it, whatever that is. And so that's when I'm overwhelmed. When I'm not overwhelmed, everything just kind of falls into place, falls into schedule. I do it, no problem. And always around the holidays, fatigue is my underlying problem. I get overtired. And for me, being overtired is a death sentence, basically. Because all I want to do is shut everybody out, shut the world out, do what's absolutely necessary until I feel rested and can move on. Now, I don't necessarily feel like this is a bad thing, because years ago I would just keep going and keep going and keep going, and then I would crash and burn. But the one thing that bothers me is what goes on in my head. You should be doing this. You could have done this. Now, how come you're not getting out of your chair and getting this done? And I would imagine that a lot of you go through this. And I'm finding that as I get older, my get up and go has got up and went. Because all of the things that I used to do to keep everything in order and in alignment, I can't do anymore. Because my body is older and my body is telling me to slow down, settle down, prioritize, get that done, because you can't do it all. And that has been a real lesson for me the last 7 to 10 days. Really. Okay, let's pick some shades of this eyeshadow. I think I'm going to go with a neutral look, although, yeah, I'm wearing silver. What is that? I'm wearing silver tonight, so I don't want to use anything gold, but there is a silver here, and this feels like glitter. What would it look like if I put that all over my eyelid? Because you know I'm just going to take it off anyway. So let's put a base on. For my base, I'm going to use this color right here. I'm telling you, I washed all my brushes. And I used this one yesterday, so you can see there's a little green on it. All right, let's get the base on. Let's see how Diana's eyeshadow performs. so far, that looks really good. You know how some colors or shades that are like this, light, they don't show up. And this is showing up. The pigment is very soft and very nice. And that is true to what I read before I ordered this palette. I got this palette on one of the Sigma sales. I think it was the Cyber Monday after Thanksgiving. That looks good. I'm going to take this lighter white and I'm going to bring that under my eyebrow. Okay, I like that. Both of these are mattes. This is called BU, and this is called Inspired. And the silver taupe, is it taupe or silver? You know, that's kind of a taupe. I think I'm going to use this right here. This is called Dreams. I like it. I like it. I want to put a darker color in the crease. So I'm going to go with this shade right here called Chai. And I'm just going to blend that in the crease, going up onto my eyebrow bone just a little bit. And I am doing the windshield wiper sweep. Oh my gosh, you guys, as I mentioned, when I go into kind of this pullback mode, I get involved in series on either Hulu or Netflix, and I've watched 2 complete series in the last month. I guess I just kind of want to see the close of this year. I'm ready for a new year. How about you? I have aspirations for 2024. And you know what? 2024 equals the number 8. 8 is also the infinity symbol. And it is a very positive symbol. It represents the evolution of life, of change, the infinity of the soul. It can also represent abundance and prosperity. So look it up. Intuitively, I have a really good feeling. I can't talk about globally. I can't talk about anything like that. But right now, the collective is ramping up And there's going to be some things that blow right out of the water in 2024. So I'm going to spray my brush. It's pretty, but it's really, really subtle. Can you see just a little bit of the spark compared to this one? You know what? If you are an older woman and you like a little bit of sparkle, but you don't like it to be a full-blown sheen, you might really like this palette. Because I can see it. It's subtle, though. It's very subtle. Can you see it right here? Let me do this side. So let me know in the comments section. You know, I meditate, and if I skip my meditation and I let my mind go someplace else, like if I'm watching a show on, you know, one of my series, and I skip my meditation, I can easily become overwhelmed because my focus is out of alignment. Everything is out of alignment. And for the last month and a half, the weekends have been so busy. So if I don't get that rest on the weekends, yeah, it can be not a good thing. Okay, that's really pretty. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put on a little bit of blush only. Let's try this. It's called Smitten. Ooh. Oh, that is pretty. This is the Revolution blush too that I got, that I really, really like, you guys. No, it's not a high-end product, but I've been very pleased with it. And if you are on a fixed income, if you are an older woman like me, and you need to watch your pennies, there is nothing wrong with going this route. Absolutely nothing. My channel is about embracing who we are, the age that we're at, feasibly, without breaking the bank. And we can discuss all kinds of things on my channel. That is a really, really, really pretty blush tone. This one right here, Smitten. I'm going to encourage you to go get this. It's a great blush palette. A great blush palette. And it's not expensive either. Let me put on a little bit of bronzer. I'm just going to use my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. I love this bronzer. It's cool. It's not a warm bronzer. I will be ordering it again because it's the one that I always go to, even though I try other bronzers. I love it. Got the jowls. Bring this up a little bit over the jowl to try to hide that. And then what I love about this is she's got the highlighter and she's got the bronzer, but I'm not going to use the highlighter. I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Precious Petals. So I'm going to put that on my cheekbones. And I'm going to run it down my nose. Put a little bit over my eyebrows. And my chin. I like to accentuate the front of my chin because of this. Let's put on some Nobu Lash mascara. I'm telling you, I love this mascara. I wore it all day yesterday. It didn't flake once. I mean, I left my house in the morning. I had a commute. I got home around 5 o'clock, and then I was too tired to do anything. I had something to eat, and I had this on right up until I went to bed. It's just great mascara. I'm going to order myself another one. And if I really want to, I can get away with two good coats with this mascara. I can add a third coat if I want. Or I can use an eyelash primer. Look how pretty that is. Okay, and now time for lipstick. And I will come back and I will flip a few cards for you guys. Okay, my friends, this is the finished look. I'm going to throw on just a little bit of setting spray. I know some people don't believe in setting spray. They say it's not necessary, it doesn't work. I believe in it. So what I believe in, I'm going to continue to use, despite what the experts say. Shuffle these cards up. Thank you so much, God, for challenges, for being overwhelmed, for having to deal with things that are beyond our control, because good lessons come from this. Okay, we have 2 cards. The first card is Reconciliation. It shows a mother fairy with her baby. Remember the source of love. A loving action is all you need to begin the process. Reach out with a simple first step. And you know, sometimes that first step is simply saying, I love you, with no other words. So somebody out there is going to be reconciling this coming holiday season with a loved one, particularly a child, a daughter with her mother, a mother with her daughter, or son. This is not gender specific. And then we must have humor. Laugh at yourself, lighten your heart, let nothing steal your happiness. And it shows a fairy playing with a kitten. Let me cut the deck. And this is perfect because of what I just said. Dignity. Dignity. And if you notice, the tail of the dragon is making an infinity symbol. Did I not say that 2024 was going to be 2 + 2 + 4 is 8? And we talked a little bit about the infinity symbol. Take pride in yourself and all that you have become. Feel honored by your choices, achievements, and actions. It's not the ego to take pride in a loving way of self-acceptance when you've been trying so hard to achieve your dreams and your goals and become better people. When pride comes before a fall, that verse, pride comes before a fall, that's talking about an overinflated idea or version of who you really are. It's egotistical, because to have a healthy pride is to acknowledge, hey, I've come a long way, baby. I've come far in my life, and I still have a ways to go, but you know, I'm doing okay. I'm doing pretty good, and you know, thank you, God. Thank you to the people that have been there for you. Thank you. And thank yourself for holding on, for moving forward. We all need some healthy pride. We do not need the egotistical pride that is stubborn and bullheaded and is above others. That we don't need. So, my friends, take this with you throughout this week. Know that I love you. Know that I'm so happy to be back. And I will see you in the next video. Be well, be blessed, be beautiful, because you are, because there is nobody else on the planet like you. And, you know, I love ya. Now, don't be naughty this Christmas. Be nice. Take care.